Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Zapdos here, bringing you another commentary, this time on Prison Break. Now, before I get into actually what I want to talk about, I want to go ahead and apologize to you guys. I know that I said I was going to be doing videos on Sundays and Wednesdays, and yesterday I was unable to get a video up to you. The reason being, I was having some blue screen of death issues with my computer in relation to my hardware as well as my software. So I spent most of my day trying to get that fixed, run some diagnostic tools, move some hardware around, repair some software, all of that joyous computer mumbo jumbo that I'm sure a lot of y'all don't understand or really care about. But I just wanted to apologize that I didn't get the video out, hence the reason the video is coming out today. In addition, after my computer was fixed, I want to apologize to anybody that was in my live stream last night. I had to cut my live stream short at about 45 minutes. I was having some internet issues upon calling my internet provider and a little research. They were doing some work to the servers, which caused a lot of drop in service. I think during the time after I stopped the live stream, I did a speed test run. I think I was running about 1 megasecond download with about half a megasecond upload, which is about 10 to 15 times worse than what I normally get here where I'm at. So I want to apologize to my Twitch viewers for that as well. Hopefully I didn't lose any of you guys. Hopefully I didn't upset any of y'all, and you guys can understand that. Now, what I wanted to talk about. It's going to be a fairly short video, so we got to get through it. MLG, Call of Duty Championships, $1 million prize payout. If y'all haven't heard, this is the biggest news in the Call of Duty community right now. MLG and esports have announced the COD Championship with a grand prize of $1 million, with the finals taking place in March. It's going to be a competition online. You can register over at Game Battle's website, and the first qualifiers take place on February 1st, with the second qualifiers taking place on February 8th. So you got about a week in between those matches to get more practice in and everything. But it's going to be a completely online tournament. We'll get into that in a second. It's going to be the best of 3 single elimination, which means you're going to play 3 games. If you lose 2, you're out. If you have a tie, there's going to be a tiebreaker game, obviously. You lose a tiebreaker game, you're out. Now, I don't know if they're going to let you compete on both days, so if you lose on February 1st, if you can go back in and compete on February 8th and try to get back in the bracket, or how that's going to work. But after that, it's going to be, when they finally get it down to the top 16 teams, then it's going to be the semifinals. I believe that's being hosted in Florida. Then once they get it down to the top 8 teams, it's going to be the finals in Los Angeles, California. And then obviously the grand prize winner is going to walk away with $1 million. But what I wanted to talk about when I said, we'll get to that in a second, on being hosted online. Anybody in the Call of Duty community, anybody in the gaming community knows whenever you host something online, you can run into 3 major issues, especially on the Xbox platform, which the COD Championship is on. Number 1, JTagging. If you don't know what JTagging is, it's modifying your Xbox to where you can pretty much do whatever you want to a game. Don't believe me? Search here on YouTube for JTagged Call of Duty Ghosts, or any JTagging gameplay. You can modify the game to give yourself God mode, fly around, do whatever you want. Along those same lines, the number 2 big issue with this is force booting. Force booting comes hand in hand with JTaggers. Basically what they can do is, let's say you and 3 of your buddies decide to compete in COD Championship. You find somebody on Game Battle's website wanting to play for the COD Championship. So you say, okay. One of the guys says, I have Google Fiber. I have 100 up, 100 down. I'll be the best host. Alright. You join his lobby. Little do you know, he's running a JTagged Xbox. You get into a game. You start your Elgato recording. Next thing you know, you realize he's running God mode. He's running wall hacks. He's running a modded controller. Okay, I'm recording this. And you say, I'm recording this for Game Battles to see, you'll be disqualified. Here comes the force booter. The force booter will then gather your IP as well as your team's IP. He can then kick you out of the game, and per the MLG rules for the COD Championships, you are now disqualified from the tournament. He just disqualified you before you could do anything to him about it. I don't see the fairness in that. Obviously, MLG and esports didn't think this through. Thirdly is the connectivity. The connectivity in COD Ghost is peer-to-peer. If you don't have a good host, you're going to have a lot of lag and latency issues. It just doesn't seem fair to those people who don't live in high-speed internet connection areas, such as myself, to have to deal with that. Especially if someone like myself hosts one of these lobbies for the COD Championships. It's not fair to you guys who have 50 up and 50 down internet speed to be connected to someone who, such as myself, who has 10 up and 10 down and 5 up. Sorry, I keep getting those mixed up. And have to lag the whole game. It's just not fair. And I'm saying that when I have some of the worst internet in the world. I mean, it's not fair to those of y'all that have the faster connections, and it's just going to cause a slew of problems. The only other issue I could see arising from this initial tournament being hosted online is once everybody gets to the semifinals in Florida, we may run into a bunch of JTAGs, a bunch of modded controllers, and a bunch of lag switchers, or laggers themselves, that have made it into the championships. And then MLG and esports themselves are going to be standing there with the egg on their face, and hopefully then they might realize what a major screw up they've made. But at the same time, I'm hoping teams such as Optic, TK, Envy, Curse, Complexity, they pull away from the pack and be able to get this sorted out and be able to make it to the semifinals. But alright guys, this commentary is going to be wrapping up. I didn't do too great, 12-5, but as always guys, if you've enjoyed anything I've talked about, discussed, be sure to click that like button, share this video, click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also be sure to check me out on Twitter and Twitch and follow me there. Links will be in the description. But alright guys, this is Zapdos and I'm getting out of here. I'll see you all on the battlefield. Who knows, maybe the PC community will be able to take place in the next COD Championship and you may see me there. But anyway guys, I'm Zapdos and I'm out. Peace.